Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. This is OC, and I just wanted to drop by, first of all, to say good morning. I'm on my way. I'm down in North Kakalaki, down here to get some farm work done today. I'm going to try to get the gate put up on the farm. But let me share with you, I just want to share with you my experience. I'm trying to start my glamping site on the farm. I bought my shed, and I thought I found a reputable contractor to come out there and work on the shed, do the insulation, the framing for the bathroom, put in the bathroom, kitchen, and the drywall and everything, and the flooring, everything. He was supposed to turn it out completely. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I came down to Carolina to meet this guy, and actually to meet him and to get him started on the shed, give him the keys and everything, let him get access to the shed, give him his deposit, which here's the first lesson. I gave him a healthy deposit. I gave him $1,000 deposit so he can get his supplies, get everything to get started. And it's in the midst of doing the transaction, I gave him the money, and it started pouring down raining, lightning, thunder, and raining. So I told him, I said, well, let's go. Let's get out of here. Here's the keys. You have access to the farm. You have access to the shed. Come out here and get it done. So, first lesson in this was that never give a contractor a healthy deposit before any work is done. I understand that some contractors, smaller contractors, need the money to get the supplies done, which is what I was thinking. To get the supplies, that's what I was thinking in this case. He's going to need to get all the supplies, so here's a nice deposit to get that done. Wrong move. Second wrong move was not getting a receipt. It started pouring down raining, so we ran, and I asked him to email me the receipt, which I never got. Never got a receipt from this guy. Never got any type of acknowledgement of the money. It's just that he kind of just neglected to provide anything for that, the deposit. So that was the first red flag, that this guy was sketchy on providing the documentation that he was supposed to provide in order to prove himself to be a reputable dealer. The second problem was that this guy stopped really communicating. He kind of stopped communicating because, I don't know what the reason was. He stopped communicating, I guess because he knew he was a shady contractor. The guy slowed up communication. He didn't communicate well in the beginning. And so about midway of this thing, I reached out to him and said, hey, look, I'm starting to feel like I was scammed and that you're not a reputable guy. I hadn't heard from you. And all of a sudden, he shows up back on the scene. Mr. Quinn, I'm sorry I've not been in contact. My son had an allergy case. He had asthma. Had to run him to the hospital. Been up there with him. Come to find out he got COVID. Excuses. Second lesson in this. Have the wisdom of discernment. If something sounds fishy, believe your gut feeling, and know that normally your subconscious man is able to detect all of that foul play that someone's trying to pull on you. Trust yourself to be able to discern these things, and then you will more than likely not be a victim like I was a victim of this guy. So I said, well, let me give him the benefit of the doubt. He may have had issues going on. He may have been down and out. Let me go down to Carolina and take a look and see, because the guy said that he was starting to get work done. He was in there. He took some supplies out there. So I went down to Carolina, walked in to the shed. Nothing was done. Not one thing was done. Went back, had conversations with him again, let him know I was not pleased with this and that he needed to get some work done. I put a deadline on it as the 22nd of April, which today is the 21st. And, so I came down again to do some farm work to just peek on him last week. And nothing was done. But he emailed me, Mr. Clanton, or texted me, Mr. Clanton, don't worry about it. It's only a couple of days job. I put my guys in there. We get it done and knock it out before the 22nd. No problem. Here it is. So here it is coming up on the 22nd. And I said, well, let me go down here because I'm going to be there to look at what was done. Because he texted me back, said, Mr. Clanton, I'm headed out to the farm. I got the drywall. I got everything. It's raining, so I got a tarp over it. I'm going to put all that in there, put the supplies in there, have the plumber come out. We're going to get things going. We're going to do this, Mr. Clanton. We are going to do this. Have faith in me, he said. Have faith in me. Well, let me tell you this. The Bible say, don't put your trust in man. Truly, this guy is a scammer. He's not done anything. He's come in there, bought his ladder. He bought a couple of tools. He got some machine in there, which is a little, I don't know what it looks like, a popcorn machine, to tell you the truth. And he's not done anything. He's pulled down one board off the wall. He's not done any work at all. And, let me tell you this. A couple of days ago, before I left D.C. to come down here, knowing that we're coming up on the date, I reached out to him. I woke up to this text early in the morning. Oh, Mr. Clanton, this is Caesar, his wife. SZA, his wife. Boa was in an accident yesterday. His tire blew out on his car, and he was in an accident. And I said, well, oh my God, wow, an accident? I'm sorry to hear that. How is he doing? Oh, he's okay. He's a little confused and everything. Not only is he confused, she's confused too. He's a little confused, but he should be okay. Don't worry about it. He knows that, the job got to be done. So he's going to put guys on the site to make sure everything is ready by the 22nd. Don't you worry about this. I said, look, at this point, I'm kind of feeling like you guys are nothing but scammers. I don't know what's going on with you. I thought you were reputable, but obviously you're scammers, and you think you scammed and got away with it. And that's cool. I'm not the first one that's been scammed out of money. It's a lot of lessons in this for me, but for them, and sure enough, I came down to Carolina. Nothing in there was done. Today's the 21st, and nothing's done. And I'm going out there today to put the gate up on the farm. And I'm going to go home in Lowe's here in Roanoke Rapids and get a lock to change the locks on the shed, because he got the key to the shed. So I got scammed basically for $1,000. Is it the end of the world? No, definitely not. Is it going to slow down the project? No, not at all. Project's going forward. We're going to do this because this is something I believe in. This is something I want to see come to pass. But there's some lessons that God is trying to teach me along the way, because of the magnitude of business that this is going to be. The Bible said that we ought to be fervent in business. I was not fervent. I can tell you this right now, I was not fervent. I didn't dot my I's and I didn't cross my T's. I mishandled money. I allowed my anxiety to rush me to get things done that shouldn't have been done. I should have made sure all the parts was in place, that all the validations was done, that this guy was properly vetted before I had went down there. I should have never given him that magnitude of deposit. There's a lot of lessons in this for me. It's $1,000 lesson, but you better believe I got the lesson, and I'm still getting the lessons because they're unfolding as God teach me more and more about how to handle business properly. So did this guy get away with it? No, absolutely not. The Bible said, be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap. So you don't get away with anything because you think you do. The principles and laws of God are in place to make sure that that seed that you planted will be multiplied and the harvest will come. So I don't know where it will come up for him. All I could say is that, it's not my wish that any harm be unto this brother or his wife or his family. But, this is a principle and a law of God that says, be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he reap. So if you sow to corruption, you reap of corruption. So he's done this. He's planted his seed, and now he got to reap from his harvest. Will I ever get the money back? That's not even a thought. I don't think I get that money back. If I do, I'll be surprised. However, I am going to file a police report tomorrow. I did talk to the sheriff yesterday, and the sheriff said to wait till the day of the delivery was supposed to be and then put the report in, because he didn't want any gray lines between the time that I put the report in and the day that we agreed upon that he would have it done. So for me, it's a dead issue. I'm going to follow through with my legal responsibilities and make sure that I legalize everything, but here and get everything documented well. And I'm going to blast them. No, I don't know. It was suggested to me that I blast them. I am going to warn people of them. I'm not going to blast them. That's not my nature. I'm not going to go out there and really, focus my energy on destroying his name, and he's going to do that himself. I don't have to do that. His name is probably already destroyed with many. So, the weird part about this, and I was telling him in a text, the thing about this is I have 2 other people lined up that said, OC, let me know how this guy work out for you, because I want him to do some work for me. Another guy just sent me a picture of his shed. He said, I need him to do my shed as well. And I told them all, wait till I validate this guy and wait till I vet him, and I'll let you know if he's reliable or not. And as of today, he's lost both of those jobs already. He's lost the money he would have made on my job and the future jobs he would have done, because the next thing we was going to do was he was going to build a shed from ground up. And he was going to be doing a lot of different things, because I have a lot of stuff that's going to go on the farm. I'm building a community back there of glamping sites. And eventually later, there's going to be some other things that's being done, and I'll keep you in tune with those. But I just wanted to warn you this morning, be careful on how you handle your business. Make sure you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's. And make sure you're vetting your contractors before they, before you hire them on. Make sure you do your research, do your due diligence up front, so that you will have all the confidence in the world that the guy is going to deliver on what he promised to deliver. So this is OC. Thank you for your time this morning. I hope you have a blessed day. and that you be wise in your dealings and fervent in your business. God bless. Bye-bye.